And we're back. Welcome back to some more Final Fantasy XV Minimalist Run. On the last episode, we conquered Fosio Hollow, defeated the Naga, and got the Fulgarian Ramu. We got his favor. And now, since our car has still been stolen, we're going to go raid the Arachial Stronghold to get back what's rightfully ours.
On my way.
So that's the theme here, is we're gonna take it back. That's a big theme in Final Fantasy XV. Take back what was taken from you unfairly. It's kind of the entire driving force behind the plot, you know? The Empire, the Niflheim Empire took the crystal, and Noctis and co. are gonna get it back by entreating with the gods and powering up and fighting bad dudes. So, on a accidental racist, yeah. On a completely unrelated note, how do you guys feel about the whole women in the battlefield, like, poop storm going on right now? Personally, I think that the whole women shouldn't be in battlefield, it's not historically accurate. That's just a bunch of crap. That's like literally just a bunch of BS. Women have been fighting in wars as long as there have been wars. Like, a lot of soldiers, like, I mean, it's not like perfectly 50-50, but you know, even in medieval times, in ancient wars, women would dress up as men so they could fight, so they could aid the cause. And, you know, Battlefield 5, or whatever they're calling it, it's about World War II. You know who fought in World War II? You know who did a lot of stuff in World War II as espionage agents? Women? And it's like, why would you oppose more representation? Why would you oppose it? Why would you oppose greater representation for kind of an underrepresented thing in video games thus far? And I'm not trying to insist that there aren't plenty of incredibly strong and well-written and powerful female characters in games. I could list off a lot. But the point of what I'm bringing this up is, like, to what end would you oppose there being more strong women in video games? You know, what's the point? What is this end? What is the final goal? Like, if women were taken out of Battlefield 5, all these dudes who are saying women shouldn't be in Battlefield, like, what victory are they celebrating? I mean, of course, the developers aren't going to take the women out of Battlefield 5, because contrary to popular belief, most game developers are not idiots. In fact, many developers that people just love to denigrate time and time again are smart people making tactful business decisions. Like, people are like, well, people at EA the EA is just so dumb and terrible, and through their dumb terribleness, they make a ton of money and make games that sell like hotcakes. Like, honey, I hate to break it to you, but you vote with your wallet, and the people have voted that they like EA. All right? Like, I personally don't, I don't get down with EA's loot box practices in Battlefront 2. I think that was a really bad look for EA. But you know what they did? They owned the heck up to it, and they took them out like a smart business. Well, and that's what any business is. They're a business. The end goal of business is to make money. That's what my dad told me. My dad's a businessman. The end goal of business is to make money. And if it's not, like, illegal, which some countries made loot boxes illegal after the Battlefront 2 scandal, if it's not illegal and you're making money from it, then go ahead and keep doing it, because that's what business is about. Like, EA is a publisher. And what publishers do is publishers make money off... What is the... What? There's a person in distress? Okay. Anyway, I got interrupted. As I was saying, like, the point... A publisher is different from a developer in that the publishers make the business decisions. You know, a publisher is like a producer. I remember there was this clip from Ren and Stimpy that really I agreed with. I know it's like supposed to be humorous, but it is like kind of the sad but true idea where Stimpy says the producer is the person who tells the cartoonists what to do, and then when the cartoon's done, they get all the credit and all the money. And sadly, that's how it works, and that's how it's going to continue to work, because that's the way it's always been done. And not to sound memey, but we live in a society where tradition is held at a higher value than progression. I didn't mean to start a fight with this Giganto, but I'll fight it anyway. So the business-fueled society that we live in, like, people care a lot more about, you know, upholding traditions than they do about forward progress. And I'm not saying that that's like how everyone works. Oh my God, no. In fact, I'm a person, I consider myself to be pretty liberal, and I strongly associate with progressivism. But like, I'm well aware that the society that we live in values tradition and keeping things the same way than they do changing things up, whether for good or for bad, because like the change is not inherently good, nor is it bad. Change is change. It's going to be different, and no one knows how different it's going to be, but it's going to be different, and that's the main thing. I feel like what I said, like I tried to be like profound, and it didn't work like at all. Who can I hit with the cross chain? I keep missing these cross chains because I don't know who to hit. I feel like what I tried, I tried to sound profound or like meaningful in any way, but I didn't. Like, don't take this as me trying to tell you how to think or how to feel in my stupid YouTube video that like barely gets any views, but that's just the way I feel. I feel like as an earthly society, like as a society not just of Americans, but of humans who live on Earth, we're more conservative than we are progressive. And that's just the facts of life. That's just the way it is. Like, for as much as people try to denigrate America for being, you know, like, so backwards and, you know, god dang Republicans and their conservatism, they're trying to hold America back. I do agree to a certain extent that, like, some of these old heads really need to get in on, like, how good change can be. Like, the old head Republicans and even the conservative Democrats really need to. But the way that I feel about it is, like, America is more progressive than I think a lot of people give it credit for. Like, gay people can get married and not get, you know, strung up by the sockets and just, like, publicly executed for being openly gay. And that, it feels wrong of me to say that's a big thing, because it should be a normal thing. You know, just let people be how they want to be. It should be a normal thing. But the thing is, like, if you head down to freaking, like, West Africa and you're like, oh, I'm gay, you know what would happen? You would be, like, ostracized or violently killed or like, persecuted under the law. By the law. Like, there are countries out there with laws that are like, you can't be attracted to the people you want to be attracted to. And that's messed up. That's really messed up. And so I think people need to give a little more credit to America. And I won't say that America is the number one in progressivism. No, baby, no. They're like, I'd say Europe is the... I mean, there are pretty conservative European countries, like Italy and Greece and stuff, but like, as a whole, I think, especially Scandinavia. Scandinavia specifically is very progressive. They did a lot of American progressives are calling for American, like tax reform and labor and healthcare reforms that would be more similar to Scandinavian society. And that's, I'd be okay with that. Just putting that out there. So now I don't know what to talk about. But, so I haven't been to like a lot of countries, I'm a sheltered American. I'm also just a teenager too, so that's something. Yeah, this is one of the few times we get to actually camp.
I'm all sticky and gross.
So, I've only been to a couple countries. Of course, I live in the United States. I've been to Mexico. I've been to Canada. I've been to England, and I've been to France, and I've been to Japan. I had a layover for a flight in Korea, but I don't count that because I didn't experience Korean culture really. Oh my god. Yes! Meals! Meal boosts. Oh, I missed you so much, meal boosts. I missed you so. Oh, it looks so delicious. Even though I don't like crab, I don't like creamy food, and I don't like omelets, still, man, that looks good. And it feels good. Oh, the levels. So nice. Man, 12 photos, huh? What? That's a good photo. That's a really good photo. Yeah, that's really it. Yeah, so, I can't speak from experience when I say these countries are more conservative than these countries, but, it's just general knowledge that I have, because you tend to pick things up from the intranet, because the internet is awesome. You know what I also hate? I hate those kind of people who will get on you for getting information from the internet. That's just so, they're like, you can't trust anything that's said on the internet because it could have been uploaded by anyone. Well, yeah, but there's this, especially Wikipedia. Wikipedia will remove wrong information. They have moderators. My sister tried to tell me once that someone edited the George Washington Wikipedia article to say, George Washington is a waffle. They will crack down on you, they will ban you, and they will lock that page if you put anything funny like that in a Wikipedia article. Don't even try to go and tell me that, oh, this thing is on Wikipedia, so it's probably not true. And the second thing about Wikipedia, there's this big section at the bottom of citations. People saying precisely where they got this information from, typically from scholarly journals or, actual factual information. It just blows my mind how people can be so ignorant of how something as huge as Wikipedia works in the modern age. It's like when people say don't use Wikipedia to get information for your papers. You know what? Go ahead. Use Wikipedia for information on your papers, and then look at the citations and cite cite that as your source, because that's where the information came from. Duh. That's such a duh moment. It's so duh. And yet, I still have teachers that'll give you,
Till then,
like, I still have teachers that when before you do a paper, they're like, if you use Wikipedia, you're getting a 0. Not gonna lie, NGL, I've used Wikipedia before for papers, and then I've gone into the bottom of the page with the citations, and I matched up the citations with the freaking information that I was using, and it worked. And it worked, and I get good grades. I'm a good student.
Might still be hope for
I'm
you.
not afraid to say that I'm a good student, because I know I'm a good student. I get good grades. I'm going to go to college soon. And that's just it. That's the thing. The Wikipedia thing, you know? It's like people say, it's basically the same thing as like if someone said, don't get your information from books because you don't know if someone who wrote that book is really saying the right thing. It's the same deal, people. Same deal. If it's created by a person, then it might be subjective or incorrect. But there are people to fact check on Wikipedia. And that's what makes it reputable. And there are people who will put in needs citation or like a little
Tech armor. Don't want to mess
like
with those.
what is it? Like inconclusive next to things that need citations or inconclusive. And if they go long enough without a citation, they get removed. That's right. They get removed. They get removed from Wikipedia. They get removed from that article if they don't get a citation soon enough.
hit, one kill.
Oh, it's so frustrating. Okay, I'm focusing in hard on this sequence. Oh, he noticed. Whoops. These guys aren't difficult though. You do get a good amount of ascension points for like warp killing and like meeting all that stuff. So. Man, I got angry during that little Wikipedia rant. I don't think I've ever gotten that angry before, like, not at a video game on this channel. That was pretty awesome. Okay. Oh no! Oh no! I'm not doing too well. The spotlight was on us for a little while there. I think I've already forgotten where I'm supposed to be going. Can I jump off? Oh, jeez. Oh, okay, I didn't take any fall damage. There's totally treasure inside this room. Kill him. Reflex enhancer. That sounds like it would be incredibly dangerous to, you know, take directly. So there's just a light here, huh? Just a light. Okay, open. I think I would find this more humorous if Noctis just took out his sword and stabbed the terminal. But you know, you win some, you lose some.
Description. It would explain why
The troopers in the vicinity are uncommonly strong.
I say we wreck it.
Not like I just totally took them out in like 3 hits or something. Although that might be my meal boosts talking.
Not a sound. You'll alert the anime.
Got it.
Not a sound. You'll alert the enemy, says Ignis while making noise that might alert the enemy. Like, that's not loud. That's not, like, did you hear that? Like, the metal clanking and everything? Like, the metal clank of warp killing a soldier is somehow not loud enough to like, alert the Imperials? Sorry, but that seems a little incredulous. I'm a little incredulous about that one, buddy. I'm sorry, Ignis. I love you. You're the best party member in this game. You're my bro. You're the best. Episode Ignis is the best DLC episode. Okay, so there's one more soldier that I need to warp kill to get the ascension points, and I don't know where it could be. Hello? Imperial soldier, where you at, baby? Oh, 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Failed. There's stuff back here. There's probably treasure. In the spots in this game where you can't sprint, just jumping around will actually make you move faster. It's completely true. Can I point? I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Help. Help. Oh my god. I'm stuck. Oh my god, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I can't get out. Oh my god. I'm legitimately trapped. I'm trapped. How did this happen? If I go into cover, can I get out? No! Are you kidding me? I'm stuck! Oh, you've got to be just... Are you... Is this game for real? Is this for real? This happened. Oh, I can point warp. Oh my god. You saw it there first, people. I got stuck. Like, if I couldn't point warp to the top of the tank, I legitimately would have had to reload a save. Truly, game programming from masters right there. You know? Alright. Time to imperially invade. How do I get over there? I've totally, like, forgot how to do this sequence. Where are my buds? They should be around here, shouldn't they? Oh, I have some treasure. A muscle stimulant. I believe that increases my attack. That's a pretty good thing. Huh? Where? Who saw me? Oh, hey. Attack. Hit him. Okay, he dead. Now can I continue?
Indeed.
Oh, I'm rapidly losing my meal boosts. Sorry if I'm making loud noises, people. That's just my chair. I need to readjust my position to maintain maximum comfortability. Oh, man, my fingers. There's the car. And here's the boss.
There's the old girl.
She's a real sight for sore eyes.
And none the worse.
I believe we're going to fight a boss right now. I think. Oh, yeah, okay, here we go. Boss time. Now this arena is enormous, so this should not be too difficult. But we're gonna have to scan it first so we can get a bead on its weaknesses, and that takes kind of a long time because bosses take a long time to scan. I forgot there was a wait timer in this game. I've never run it out, so I don't know what happens when it runs out. I think it probably just kicks you out of wait, so... Please scan, please. Alright. Shields and machinery do extra damage to it. Oh, well that's just perfect. Okay. This guy had a lot of HP, and because, of course, it's a machine, it cannot be poisoned. So we're gonna have to take this a little slow. Ignis used Venom Fang. He tried to freaking poison it. Oh my god, Ignis, why? Parry? Parry? Huh? Oh, that was cool. That was cool! It was like a little cinematic thing. That was awesome. See that goop that came out? Haha, that's oh, it's gonna explode. Huh? Where did that come from? I'm legitimately confused. Where did that missile come from? The thing blew up, you know. Huh? What? What? Use the imperial weaponry to blow up the energy tanks. Okay, is this where that is? No? I feel like I'm leaving my buds behind. Where's the energy tanks? I think I can just take these guys on with my damn bare hands. Whoa! It's a little overkill, Prompto. You didn't have to shoot him that many times. He was already dead. Ow, okay. Ooh. It's armature time. Is it armature time? I think it might be armature time. When there's this many enemies about, there's only one solution. Either that or magic. And it's the armature. And Prompto is in danger. What a surprise. Prompto! Okay, Ignis helped him. Would you freaking just perish? Don't make me come up there and hit you, buddy.
We'll take out the generator and
Nice. That's a lot of experience.
focus your efforts on the generator. There's a chance doing so will weaken the MTs.
Nice.
Uncovers blown. Go to town.
It's time to do that then. This is okay. So the clock, the in-game clock says that it's 4 in the morning right now. This is not what 4 in the morning looks like. This is like what 6 in the morning looks like. This is not what 4 in the morning looks like. I also love how they play this bombastic action music while I'm like just fumbling around trying to find a way to the generator. That's a mood, as they call it. That's what the kids call a mood. Magitech booster. Will that ever come in handy? I don't think I've ever used it on any playthrough of this game. The Magitech booster item. Where am I? Like, if I just walk in the direction that the thing is telling me to walk in, there's a fence in the way. And now I can't sprint because of the stupid limited stamina. Stamina, it's my favorite South American country that was colonialized and imperialized by the United States. Oh, that's where I was supposed to go the whole time. Now I feel like a dunce. Feel free to leave an angry comment telling me how stupid and bad I am at video games.
The entire base is fair game. Hold nothing back.
Havoc keeps the enemy off balance. And so does poor hit detection. That battery soldier was just running at nothing. Am I stuck again? And this place is full of little areas you can get stuck. Oh, Magitech. Okay. Oh, he's been raked. Be sure how it's done.
Sorry.
Okay, that's cool.
Want some?
Just perish already. Ugh. Oh my god.
Let nothing stand in your way.
Great swords are pretty good.
Always.
And we're moving on.
Yep.
Which... This is not the fortress where you fight Aranea. Okay. I was gonna say, like, wait a minute. You fight Aranea when it's nighttime, but it's daytime already, and we didn't fight her. But there's a second base invasion later in the game where you do fight Aranea, so... Alright. That's another MAX man nipple. I get it. Maniple. I'll see myself out. Do I have... Okay, I have 1 Mega Potion to use to get me out of danger. That's nice. I'm gonna focus on first getting angry about lens flares, and then I'm gonna take out the little dudes because they're just annoying, and then I'm gonna take out the mandible. Oh, this can't be, really. This gigantic robot just totally took you down. Ignis, where are you? Get with it!
Thank you.
Oh, more MTs, good. Regroup. We must regroup. Oh, my meal boosts are gonna what? Oh, I forgot this is what happens here. I have to stand still though. I have to find like a place where I can just. Okay, yeah. Yeah! Yeah! This is awesome. I love these sequences. That's Ramu. And he's gonna do Judgment Bolt. That's Ixion on his staff. Ixion from Final Fantasy X, which was the lightning summon from that game. There was no Ramu in Final Fantasy X, it was Ixion. Oh, look at all the items I got from the enemies that died. That's awesome. It didn't kill it? No, okay. It did kill it. Never mind.
Pieces.
Wow.
Come on, let's grab the regalia.
Bye, dude. And yeah, and according to them, that didn't harm the car at all.
Piece of cake,
Warped
huh?
wings.
This part is.
Inadvertent though
What?
it was, we dealt the Empire.
What is the warped wings? What does that do?
The Marshal will be pleased to hear of this.
I don't remember getting an item, getting like a key item from defeating that
Seriously,
boss
busting up that base.
in past playthroughs, but I guess you do.
I like the sound of that for this sort of thing. There's a base, we go in and bust it up. Bust a base. Whatever, I'm calling it that. You don't have to.
I won't. Seems a bit flippant.
Why not go for something a little more epic?
Because
Oh,
that's
epic
the
dude,
words.
so
The
epic.
name. Bust a base.
Cue the Ben Shapiro tweet that says,
Easier said than
"Now
done.
this is epic." Hi guys, I'm Ben Shapiro, and I think that white genocide is real. I'm a big stupid idiot. Because he is. White genocide is not real, equality is good, and you need to figure out how to care about people that aren't yourself. That's what I have to say to people who like Ben Shapiro. Like, so many people will just be like, well, why do you care about these people if you aren't even one of them? Like, dude, I don't know how to get you to care about people that, like, aren't you, but it's like, it's a quality that a lot of people like. I just jumped straight off that thing. Where it's called compassion, and it's about where you can see people who are suffering and you say, I want to abate that suffering. And that's what compassion is. Okay, I obviously can't warp strike to get over the fence. I have to do this the long way. And the long way is the dumb way. I feel like I'm going, if people watch this video, I'm going to make them angry, but I don't care, whatever. Ugh. Yeah, there we go. Now we'll be able to get to the car and watch the cutscene, and this episode will be over soon. I feel like it's gone a little overtime. Yeah, this episode's gone a little overtime. I don't believe I can save here. Yeah, I can't. But when we reach the next area in which it is possible to save, I will save. So, yeah. Here's a cutscene. If it decides to load, which it currently isn't, there it is. We're gonna skip it. Meet up with Iris and Lestalem. I feel like that happens a lot. Gladio will soon leave our party.
Imperial army is also demolished all related facilities erected
Oh,
around the region.
Noctis is driving. Hey, Noctis.
Government of Insomnia
This usually doesn't happen.
increased traffic
Okay, yeah, just basically a straight shot.
and encourages all citizens to
Just straight shot.
necessary travel
Yeah, straight shot.
So help me figure
Got
this
a bad
out.
case of the Elmer Fudge.
The High himself.
Yeah, so basically what happened in that cutscene is,
Even the son of Tenebrae can rise to the top.
Luna's brother, Ravis, owned us with his awesome and totally super epic power.
I'll give him a taste.
And Gladio could not hold back Ravis's strike. So, am I going the right? Yeah, okay. I never know. I still haven't memorized all the roads in this game and like where they lead to. It's usually because I have Ignis drive me places because there's no point to just driving yourself because you're just holding down the accelerator if you're driving yourself. See, I'm not pressing anything. I'm not turning. Like, I'm not manually keeping myself on the road. I'm holding the accelerator, and that's what's keeping me going forward. We'll soon be in the city. Let me put on some music. Final Fantasy XIII has an amazing soundtrack. It's a shame, though, that I mean, for obvious reasons, that the entire soundtrack of these games isn't included that you can listen to, because there are some omissions that kind of left me bummed out, but there's no point in wasting Gil in a playthrough as tight as this on the soundtracks to play in the car, so, you know, we're going to be stuck with Final Fantasy 1, Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 13, and a couple of the weird spin-offy stuff. Like, we have stuff from Nier, Episode Gladio, Terra Battle, Episode Prompto, Comrades, you know, Kingsglaive, Brotherhood, Justice Monsters 5, which is a minigame in this game. I should have parked. I should have parked in that.
So what's next?
Are you...
Ask around.
No, we're not gonna just park on the street like a bunch of douchebags. We're gonna park in an actual parking lot like civilized people who live in a society. Good lord. We're living in a society. You're supposed to act in a civilized manner. Whoa! Sick U-turn, Ignis. We're going to park and we're going to end the episode before we meet up with Iris in Lestalem. We're in Lestalem. We're going to meet up with Iris. And Ignis is going to do some epic backing up into a parking space. Alright. That's it for this episode. So we'll catch you next time. We're going to buy some healing items with all the money that we have. We're going to meet up with Iris. And we are going to engage the Empire. We're going to bring the fight to them. I'll see you then.